Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. In the last episode, we faced off against not only our second gym leader of our adventures throughout the Hoenn region, we got the chance to meet the mysterious man that is Steven, as well as got to come face to face with the pirate leader Archie of Team Aqua, learning a little bit more about what their goals truly are, as well as seeing just who really is behind the operations of the group, as well as overall, with our detour through Dewford Town, as well as Slateport now coming to an end, our main journey towards our next major milestone of our journey now continues, towards the city best known as Mauville, since that's the only place that's truly connected to, well, Slateport, since we're not going to be completely relying on Mr. Briny to take us everywhere. But he did definitely help us at least get to our second gym leader, which is pretty nice of him. But honestly, with that being said, we're off to Mauville, since that's the only place we could possibly need to go to now. Since, well, we don't have the ability to surf on water yet, so we're definitely not going anywhere to the right side, or back the way we came. So, honestly, looks like there's something between us and our journey here, though. Hey, that's Lesia and Allie doing a shoot over there. Lesia and Allie, you say? Are you serious? Lesia? Well, let's go. Well, let's definitely see what's going on here. Lesia and... Oh, I forgot you were in this. She's in the, anime. I always forgot about her. Huh. I forgot that they added her to Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. That's actually pretty cool to see her. I actually completely forgot about her.
Hi everybody. Lesia here. Me and my Altaria, Allie, have come to Slateport City. Contest Spectacular Hall for a bit of fun.
Okay. So Ollie, her good old Altaria, obviously.
Well then, watch me as I dive right in again today.
Yeah.
Dazzling, dizzying, doldrums defying.
Okay. Sounds interesting. Dazzling, dizzying, dizzling. Yeah, that's definitely, dazzling and dizzying, that's for sure.
Lesia's miraculous contest scouting.
Contest scouting, you say? Start. Lizzie, scout me to be your next boyfriend. I don't think you're getting, anywhere near her with saying that immediately to her. She just met you, dude. Lesia, Allie.
Alrighty. I'm going to bring another fantastic trainer into the wild world of contesting. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Well, I think we already know who's more than likely. Yep, thought so. Yeah, that would make the most sense.
You there? Watching me with that baffled expression on your face. Hi. Have you never joined into a contest? That's just what I want to hear.
Well, sounds like we're definitely going to be scouted, it looks like here.
Then let's get this show on the road. This is the trainer I'm going to scout today.
Well, nice to meet you.
And his name is...
Well, Spooks the name.
Spooks. When I took a good look, I could easily see that Spooks is a powerful trainer. With several badges of his own already.
That is true. We already have 2 of them. And, well, let's be honest here, we're definitely preparing for our 3rd one.
Spooks, you can enjoy contest spectaculars at the Pokemon Contest Hall right here. Now listen up, because I don't just want to see you making your Pokemon strong. I want to see you bringing out a whole new brilliant side of them to show off. So here you go, take these.
This is, okay, well, I thought it was actually just explaining it to us and without her saying it, but nope, it's still her talking.
This is a contest pass, which is the first thing that anyone needs to take part in a contest spectacular. And this one is a Pokeblock kit, which will let you make Pokeblocks for your Pokemon out of berries.
Okay, contest pass as well as a Pokeblock kit. Well, now we have exactly what that one guy was talking about in the Pokefan building. He was saying we need to feed our Pokemon more Pokeblocks. Well, now we can easily do so, since now we have actually access to the Pokeblocks. Well, there we go. Cool.
Spooks' story begins today. Yep, and this chapter should be titled...
Titled what exactly?
A sudden encounter, miraculous contest scouting.
Interesting name. Well, thank you. I'm happy to join you on your journey, I guess.
That's what I call it. Now, everybody out there watching, you better expect great things from Spooks because I do. That's it for today's Lysia's miraculous contest scouting. See y'all next time.
Okay. Well, that was pretty cool. And a bunch of applause coming from that one guy. And Lizzie, you're so cute. Yeah, I don't think she's dating you, dude. You might as well just stop. Because, you just sound creepy at this point.
If you feel up to it, try your hand in a contest for me, okay?
Okay. Well, try out a contest. I did say I'd like to at least, win one. Because, we didn't have good luck in Diamond and Pearl because they changed it up in Diamond and Pearl for the newer ones when we did do the one in Diamond and Pearl. So, I would like to at least, have a better chance. Also, we can scout out the Altaria right now. That's actually pretty cool. Might as well, since we can add it to our Pokédex. Also, wait a minute, talking about Pokédex. We should go in there real quick. Because whenever we evolve a Pokemon, well, it doesn't give you the Pokédex information for it. So, we should go there for a second because, well, we never actually read out the one for Marshtomp. So, let's definitely do that real quick, since I like to read out the Pokédex entries whenever we get one. So, might as well go for it. So, we got Mudfish Pokemon Marshtomp. Water ground, 2 foot 4 inches, 61.7 pounds. If you round up, 62 pounds. Marshtomp is much faster at traveling through mud than it is at swimming. This Pokemon's hindquarters exhibits obvious development, giving it the ability to walk on just its hind legs. Which is pretty cool. But honestly, we do have 2 other ones, because I got some in the in-between episodes, because I did do a little bit of training to raise up Drake's levels, as well as Lily's levels, as well as good old Donatello. So we got 3 more Pokemon a little bit higher up, so they're kind of closer to, well, Osborne now for our Marshtomp. So we'll be able to use them more often now, which is cool. But we also got Beautifly, the butterfly Pokemon. Bug Flying, 3 foot 3 inches, 62.6 pounds, but rounded up to be 63. Beautifly has a long mouth, like a coiled needle, which is very convenient for collecting pollen from flowers. This Pokemon rides the spring winds as it flits around, gathering pollen. And we also got one more with Dustox. So Dustox, the poison moth Pokemon, Bug Poison, 3 foot 11, basically 4 foot, and then 69.7 pounds, basically 70 pounds. When Dustox flaps its wings, a fine dust is scattered all over. This dust is actually a powerful poison that will even make a pro wrestler sick. The Pokemon searches for food, using its antenna like a radar, which is pretty cool, honestly. But with that being said, we now got our Pokédex entries that we missed out on. So, wanted to make sure to read those for you before I forget to do so. So, honestly, with that being said, let's go and see what's going on with the contest, since I would like to do at least one for you guys. So, and hey, maybe we will do the entirety of the contest storyline. I might end up doing it, you never know, because I believe there is actually a story tied to the entirety of the contest, with the fact that we obviously have Lysia here. So, honestly, might be worth actually doing in this game, because in Diamond and Pearl, there really isn't a reason to, unless you just want the bat and, the ribbons. But with the fact that there is a character tied to it, well, that kind of explains things, doesn't it?
Oh, Spooks, thanks for playing along back there. I guess it was quite a shock, huh? But don't mind that. Contests are really fantastic, I'm sure you'll get hooked on them.
Okay, and with that being said, let's definitely go about doing our very first one. Oh, something's going on with Lysia. Looks like she notices we're getting ready for one.
Oh, Spooks, could it be? Oh, could it? Could it? Are you really going to try contests for me? I'm happier than a Gloom with the Sunstone.
Well, that would evolve the Gloom, so yeah, that definitely makes sense, turning into, let's see here, because Blossom, there we go. I just need to remember, because you have Vileplume and then you have Blossom, so by giving it the Sunstone, you'll get the Blossom. If you give it to the Leaf Stone, it will turn into Vileplume. But yeah, true.
Hi, no. This chapter of your story should definitely be called
Be called exactly what?
My big beginning. A heart-pounding contest debut.
Okay, well, let's definitely get to it then.
That's what I'm calling it. Oh, but if you gotta take the stage, you gotta come here with me first.
Okay. Well, let's see what she's got for us, since she definitely wants us to do something before going anywhere near the contest hall.
So, if you're taking on a contest spectacular, there's something you have to have from me. I know it's sudden, sorry. Truth is, you're actually the 100 trainer that I've scouted Spooks. That's really big deal, you know?
Really? Well, perfect timing then. 100th is definitely, a specific number. Usually that's like, pretty big, so honestly, I'll take it.
It's gotta be fate, right? I think you're just the trainer I've been looking for.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oopsies. Sorry. Got a little carried away. But, the point was, would you like to, do you think, wanna wear this for your contest debut?
Obtain the contest costume. Thanks. I'll definitely take it. So, we'll definitely need one for doing the contest. Not a bad outfit, by the way. Definitely would be cool to walk around in that, but specifically it is for the contests. And you get a different one for playing different characters. Obviously, for our character, we get this one. If we were playing May, we would be getting the other costume. But definitely pretty cool.
So cool. How it's perfect for you.
Well, thanks for the free outfit. We'll take it.
I can't wait. Your first time on live contest stage, Spooks. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm not gonna blink for even a second.
Well, thanks. That's pretty good motivation, I guess.
You look fantastic in that outfit. Then I'm about to lose it here. You have to wear this contest costume. It'll be perfect for the contest, promise.
Well, thanks for the free costume. We'll definitely be using it, since we're going to be going to our very first contest right away, since I would like to at least win one. And like I said, since it's obviously tied to a story, there's no reason for us not to do so. Since, honestly, I like doing as much as we possibly can in these Pokemon games. Anything that's tied to story is worth my time with these games. So, we're definitely going to be doing it. Since, look at Scarlet and Violet, we did literally everything. And we still got the DLC stuff to do. But honestly, I want to do all of that in one go, instead of how I did it with, just in general for Sword and Shield, where it was broken up into 3 different parts. So, I'd like to do both the DLCs back to back if I can. That's kind of what my plan is, when we do eventually go into doing that stuff for Scarlet and Violet. But honestly, definitely looking forward to it, though.
I'll be cheering for you.
Well, thanks. We'll definitely be looking out for you, Alicia. That's for sure. Before we go, let's definitely take in one last dialogue from her real quick.
I really hope you'll win.
Well, thanks, Alicia. Well, let's definitely make our way to the contest hall, since, let's be honest here, we're definitely going to need to be ready. And I think our best Pokemon, I believe, we do have a specific one that would be the best here. It's definitely not Donatello. I think it's one with 3 of them, if I remember. Because I was looking at my contest stuff. Because, obviously, there was no reason for me not to, since we were in the area for the very first contest hall, so I definitely should have looked at this, just to make sure. But we definitely have a good one for Osborne here, so if we want to go for a free win here, probably would be good to go with Osborne first. So, Osborne, hope you're ready, buddy, because I think you're more than likely who we're going to be starting with for the time being until we actually do get a full-on contest Pokemon. But honestly, I think that is our best Pokemon here. It is good to double check, though. Looks like we're definitely... makes the audience quickly grow bored when an appeal move has little effect. Interesting. Okay. So basically, whatever we want to go with, basically Osborne is the best right now. Obviously, we'll get a Pokemon for contests that will be much more situated for it later, because that's going to be better to do so. So I'll have to build one up from the ground up over the course of our adventure for sure. but we'll definitely be ready for it though, since we do have a good Pokemon to start with. Welcome to the Pokemon Contest Spectacular. It looks like you brought your contest pass. Keep on trying until you become a contest star. Before we begin, some advice for first-timers. During the contest, your Pokemon will show the audience just how lovely it is. First up, the introduction round. The appearance of Pokemon that have raised their coolness, cuteness, or other conditions with Pokeblocks will be judged. After the introduction round, it's time for the talent round. It's a competition to determine how well a Pokemon can use their moves over the course of their 5 turns. Which isn't the way how it is in the newer games. I don't know why, because this was actually the most fun version of the contests. Because I remember doing these back in the original game. And I had a lot of fun doing the contests. They were hard in the original, but honestly I liked the original version of the contest compared to the newer ones, where it's a little bit less situated to moves like they are in the animes. Because in the anime, well, it was based on moves and comboing moves to make you win and get more points. So it was weird when they changed it in the games, I will be honest, but this is one of the better versions of it because, well, it's based on the original. So we're definitely going to have fun with this. Use moves that match the condition of the contest to make the audience go crazy. If you check the moves of the Pokemon that you want to put in the contest, you can see what they're split into. 5 different conditions, such as coolness, cuteness. If you're in a contest with the same title as the condition, you can use that move to appeal to the crowd. After you place first in normal rank contests, you can win your way through higher ranks. Very well. Rediscover the charm of Pokemon. Welcome to the Pokemon Contest Spectacular. Would you like to participate in the contest? Well, first things first, she said to look at the Pokeblocks. So let's at least do that so we know exactly what's going on with that real quick. So, set containing berry blenders for making Pokeblocks, and a Pokeblock case for storing Pokeblocks. So basically, I believe you mix berries together, or, well, we already have some Pokeblocks to start with, thankfully, but basically you blend them together, and you make Pokeblocks with the berries that you have, and I believe depending on the color and the taste of the berry, because you can learn this by, well, some information that you get throughout the games. But this one, it doesn't look like they're giving it to us right away, but I believe based on the color in this one is how you get the certain ones that you want, basically. So, honestly, not bad. But we should be giving at least some toughness ones to good old Marshtomp real quick. So let's definitely go about giving Osborne some stuff. But we should give a yellow the plus version, definitely. So let's give that to Osborne. That'll make him a little bit more noticed in the toughness contest at the beginning, like they were saying. As long as you have a little bit to go with, well, you'll be getting a little bit of points at the beginning of the adventure of the contest. So it's a good idea if you want to actually get the points for what you're going for. And, well, to be honest, I believe Marshtomp, most of the moves that Marshtomp gets is toughness based. So Marshtomp might be perfectly ready throughout the entirety of the adventure. You never know. But we're definitely good for the time being for the points that we do have. But here we go. I think we're perfectly ready, so let's definitely enter. Then please select the Pokemon you wish to enter. And that's definitely going to be Osborne here. So Osborne, I hope you're ready, buddy, because we're definitely going to be getting ready here. Which category do you wish to participate in? Obviously, the toughness contest, since that is what we'll definitely need to be starting on. And obviously normal rank. Your entry was accepted. Your entry number is number 4. Right this way, please. And Spooks is now changed into the contest costume. Cool, we're all ready. And it does look cool, to be honest. Wish you could wear it outside in this game, but this isn't one of those games where you get full customization like in, well, X and Y and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, no chance of doing that, but it is still pretty cool to, you know, have the extra costume in general. But we're definitely going up against a Poochyena and Aeron. We haven't seen one of those yet in this game, but Aeron definitely has some toughness in, since we saw the little light sticks. And then we also have a C-Dot, obviously, based on the name, C-Dotty. Interesting name, but it fits. But you also have some toughness points in, obviously, based on the nice light sticks. And here we go with Osborne. hopefully we're doing good here. But looks like we're definitely got a nice entrance in for Marshtomp here. Not too bad. And they love us. They definitely love us. So we got a lot of points to start with, which is good. And I believe that also makes us start first, too. So we do need to be careful with that, since there is moves that will mess with us. So definitely want to be careful. But for the time being, let's just go straight into the normal, getting the most points we possibly can. So let's just go straight into the tackle. So 4 points right away. We can get quite a lot of points, but it's all about comboing. And you want to be the one to get the star at the end. So you want to be very careful with that. Harden, I don't know if it is a tough move. But it looks like, no, it looks like it's just a normal, oh no, it is a toughness, really. Well, it makes sense, I guess, because I guess technically it would toughen up your Pokemon, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, synthesis. Honestly, I'm not really sure on some of them being tough or not. Looks like that was, yeah, definitely not. So, good thing we might not even be first, so that might not majorly hinder us. But if we're second, that would be good. Oh no, actually, third would be perfect here, actually. Okay, so with that being said, with the star being third in, we either want to be first next round, or we want to be second. So the best possible outcome here is just go for the most points we can possibly get. So let's just go Mud Shot, just because you don't want to reuse the same move twice, from what I remember. So basically just do what you can, get the points that you need, and just get as much as you possibly can. But we got five hearts for that. Bite would be bad, though. I think Bite actually can hinder us. I think. Yep, it's trying to startle us. We got startled, we lost points, and that is never a good thing. And now Poochyena is on top of us in points. And when you get 5, you actually get... Okay, Aeron's definitely getting the 5 then, because I'm pretty sure Metal Claw was a tough move. Oh, really? Huh, that's surprising. That's really surprising, actually. I know for sure that one shouldn't be, because that's not a tough move at all. I think that's smartness, or intellect, specifically. But honestly, not too bad. We're third. That's not really good for us. So, unfortunately, but if we get lucky with the Aeron and the Poochyena not going tough moves, we will get the 5-star. It all depends on what they do. Because if you get the, well, Aeron's definitely getting it, because Harden is definitely a move that is tied to that. So, fortunately, Aeron's going to be getting that points, but Aeron kind of messed up. So, it might not entirely mess us up. But, yeah, you definitely want to try and get those 5 stars as much as possible. And it's also using a special move, too, which is exactly what they would do in the anime, which is also pretty cool. Because comboing off of your moves and, well, getting the audience on your side is exactly what you want to do. That's a lot of points. That's 8 points. But it looks like Poochyena might be going for a startle on Aeron here. Because Scary Face, I'm pretty sure, is a startling thing. Nope, just a taunt. Okay, was wrong on that. But, of course, we got bit, and we would have actually got the 5-star there, which is unfortunate. But it doesn't affect us too much. It's just that it would be best for us to get the points there. But thankfully, we're getting 5 every pretty much turn on this. Although we got 2 in the last turn, so basically right now we're at 10, 12 points total, which is not bad. Aeron's nowhere near 12 at the moment, so plus we have the starting points at the beginning, so we're not bad whatsoever. But let's see here. From this instance, it's definitely best to at least make it to the next round. So honestly, yeah, Mud Shot would be our best effort. We don't have anything to combo off of being later in the round, though, which is unfortunate. If we did, it would be good. But honestly, I think we should have a really good shot at getting first on the next turn. But it really depends on what Poochyena does, because Poochyena is definitely going to try and mess us up here. But it will also mess up Aeron as well. So we might get lucky, because it doesn't always startle you. It's just a chance of startling. So hopefully it doesn't. If it doesn't, we're good. Of course, we got startled again. Thanks, game. It did that on purpose. 100%, because Aeron's gonna get a second time, I'm pretty sure, because it got 4 points. Which is not the best thing for us, because that's another 8 points. So, oh, well, it's definitely kind of iffy. And we're back in the back again, which is never a good thing. So, honestly, just do tackle, just go for the max points we possibly can get. And, well, Aeron's going for Harden again. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, that's the one thing about not having specific moves for contests. That's why we're only doing one right now, because there is no point for us to do another contest until we get more moves. But the first round isn't really hard. It's just unfortunate that we're getting comboed by Aeron here and Poochyena, because Poochyena is messing us up on purpose, and then Aeron's getting all the points. So, definitely not a good thing, but thankfully it's not hurting us too much to the point where I think we'll be losing this. Since we still got the 10, we got so we got 10 for a couple rounds. This is 15 right here. So we're not off on a bad situation. So honestly, we have 19 points plus the starting. So it really depends on what exactly the points were for Aeron at the very beginning. Also, I'm not really sure what C-Dot is doing. I know he's going for star points, but I think star points only work when you really have a lot of points for, you know, hearts and stuff, so I don't think it's really helping itself, to be honest. But honestly, results are in, and we should be finding out how good we did here. We are second, and that's why having moves are always a good thing. Unfortunately, we got completely messed up because of the Poochyena. Really unfortunate, but not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. It's just that, unfortunately, we lost. Oh, by the way, someone seems to be waiting for you in the green room right over there. Okay, well, off to the green room we go. And I'm pretty sure, yep, it's Lysia. Well, let's see how she thinks.
Spooks, that's a real shame about today. Oh, that's it. Your story today is...
What's her story?
I won't give up. The first tears fall. Don't feel don't feel too bad. This is an important step. Everyone has to take, to become a star. Let me think. It's probably be easier for you to win if you gave your Pokemon more Pokeblocks. Pokeblocks are pretty important since they let you raise your Pokemon's conditions. Even if your moves aren't quite up to snuff, you might still be able to sneak right through it though.
Okay, wow. That was okay. I got tongue twistered there. Okay, let me redo that.
You might still be able to squeak through it in a contest with good enough conditions. Here, try making a Pokeblock from this, and give it to your Pokemon for me, okay?
Well, we kinda won in the Pokeblock department, so it wasn't our Pokeblocks, to be fair, Lysia, but thanks for the free Lumberry.
But it is Spooks we're talking about. I'm sure you can win next time. Don't give up, okay?
Okay. Well, at least we tried, to be fair. We'll definitely try again, but, not right now, is what I'm gonna say. Because we don't have the moves for it. We definitely tried. We had the toughness. We definitely won the first round part. It's just that we got really unfortunate rolls with the Poochyena and the Aeron being our first opponent. If it wasn't our first opponent, we probably would have won, honestly. So, unfortunate, but... Oh, hello. Hi. Have you got a minute? Sure, what's going on? I just saw the contest spectacular. Your costume in the contest suited you perfectly. Your look inspired me. I rushed out and created a matching costume for a Pokemon. I know a very fashion-conscious Pikachu called Cosplay Pikachu, and I let it wear the costume. Cosplay Pikachu is a special Pikachu. It is very, very fashionable, and any costume looks fantastic on the Pikachu. You really, really, really stand out if you two go on stage with matching costumes. And honestly, I'll take a free Pikachu, honestly. So, cool. Although, one thing to note about Cosplay Pikachu, it is always female, because, well, that's how Cosplay Pikachu is. So, that's one good thing to know, so if you didn't know what to go with when it comes to Pikachu for naming, well, now you know exactly what to go for now, since it's easier to go for. I don't understand why it was only female, though. But it makes sense because they would have to make more models for cosplay Pikachu, because the tail is different on female Pikachu over the male Pikachu. But, well, that's the case for cosplay Pikachu, though, in case you guys didn't know. Would you like to give your cosplay Pikachu a name? Sure, honestly. It looks like we got one entirely based on what we look like when we're in the contest, which is pretty cool. But honestly... Well, actually, I just noticed something for the sprite. The sprite is actually male Pikachu, but it is a female Pikachu. Interesting. But honestly, that's actually a good name. Or idea what the name could possibly be. Honestly... that is a very good question, what I would name for you. I think I'll name you... I think Millie sounds kind of cool. So, Millie. Yeah, we'll go with that. This will end up being our contest Pokemon, I think, though. I actually completely forgot about contest Pikachu, to be honest. Cosplay Pikachu, because I thought it was X and Y, but I forgot that you can also get it in this game. Or am I misremembering that? I'm trying to remember. No, I think you can get it in X and Y. So, well, both games have it, which is pretty cool. I'm making costumes for Contest Spectacular. There are more costumes for Cosplay Pikachu, so please, drop by the dressing room. Take good care of Pikachu. I don't believe Cosplay Pikachu can evolve, though. That is one drawback for it. But I believe it does change its type. I believe. Oh, wow. It starts with everything pretty almost maxed out, which is pretty cool. Although it is a relaxed nature. It does start with cool stuff, though. And it actually does have jamming, which is actually really good, because we didn't have that before. So that would actually help us in a real contest. But we have Meteor Mash, that's pretty nice. So we got some Steel-type moves and some Electric-type. That's definitely not a bad Pokemon to have, for sure. But, definitely would be nice to have for the time being. So we'll definitely add our Cosplay Pikachu to the team, since there's no reason not to, right? But honestly, we could go a second round, because we now have that, because I actually completely forgot about Cosplay Pikachu. Also, it's a right level, actually. It's level 20. So we're actually able to use Millie right away, which is pretty cool. But honestly, I think we'll be good with that. But I think, how do we get the other costumes? I think we have to find her again, I think. Actually, I'm trying to remember. Is that right? It's been a long time since I dealt with all that stuff. So, because it's been a very long time since Cosplay Pikachu's been around. So, I believe... Yeah, okay, we can go to her and change them. Okay, cool. So if we want a specific one, or if we want to remove the costume, we can. But let's change it to the tough one, because I'm actually... Yeah, okay, it was the Pro Wrestler one. So we wanted to have it on the Pro Wrestler one, we can. It'll change the special move to the, well, the type that you're changing it to, which is pretty cool. I believe it also changes the moves, I believe, to match the Pikachu, I think, if I remember correctly. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was wrong on that one, but I thought I was right. But honestly, pretty cool though. You can change it to whatever you want and, well, make it to how you like it. But I think I was wrong on the typing change, because I thought that was the case, but it was just the move type that you get with the Pokemon that's attached to, pretty much. Which is not bad, honestly. But, I believe the one that we were on is what we want to at least have it on. So let's change it back to cool, since the move was obviously on the cool factor, so we'll definitely have the Meteor Mash over the other one for now, because honestly, I think it would be better to have the Steel-type move, because Steel-type is pretty good, so honestly, we'll take it. We will come back to doing those, though. Honestly, kind of curious, though, because we can check something. The best way to see about the Pokeblocks, we might be able to actually raise it up to where it wants to be on the cool factor, since I am kind of curious where it would land if we were to throw all these in right now, because it's definitely higher up than poor Osborne. Osborne didn't even have a chance on the ranking for that other stuff. But I think if we were to have Cosplay Pikachu immediately, we probably would have won, actually. I'm gonna be honest. I think we actually would have beaten Aeron, even though the Aeron got that massive boost to be able to beat us, unfortunately. But honestly, we got a bunch of cool points right away. Might be able to win, but I think it's time to get on to Mauville City now. So let's definitely start preparing our way there, since that's definitely where we're going to be going. We don't have a bike, so we can't go that other path. But honestly, we've got Team Aqua in front of us again. So let's definitely prepare here. I'm going to say we can start with Donatello, since we can swap into a Pokemon. And honestly, we'll swap right into Millie, depending on what Pokemon they end up using. Let's keep going through Route 110 and head for Mount Chimney. Wow, that's quite far. Why don't we take a rest in Mauville City? It's on the way. Well, great idea. Great idea indeed. It's definitely not a bad idea, since that does actually, make its way to where they're wanting to go. Haha. I would go anywhere to show off my delightful Pokemon. Honestly, makes sense. But let's see here. Pokemon fan Isabel. What do you got here? Oh, you got a Plusle, actually. Well, we're ground type, actually. So we don't need to swap Donatello, depending on what kind of moves Plusle uses here. So, honestly, we could just go for a scratch here, since you shouldn't be able to do anything to us. I'm gonna be honest. It might be worth just, oh, you're going Encore. Well, that doesn't affect us, honestly. We'll keep going on scratching and scratching and scratching through you as much as we want here, buddy. If you're gonna give us some free experience, since you're 4 levels over us, this would be really good experience for Donatello, since Donatello is the lowest on our team, since we did get it, well, at a low level, so let's be honest here. Fortunate on the leveling, but honestly, we're perfectly fine here. I'll take the free experience, because I believe she has Plusle and Minun, so I think we literally have no chance of losing here, since Plusle and Minun pretty much only have electric-type moves up to level 15. So I don't think this thing has tackle whatsoever, so I think we got a free win here, no matter what Plusle tries. Which, I'll take it, honestly. Oranberry kind of messes things up, though. But honestly, not bad, honestly. One thing I do need to remember about contests is if we can use items during contests. I think you can, but I need to double check that, so that will be something I need to research in between episodes because I don't remember. I would think you would be able to, depending on, like, if it's an item specifically for a contest, but level 20 for Osborne, that's cool. Level 15 for Zigzagoon, always good to see. And I was right, it was +1 to Minun. The only reason why I remembered that, because in the original Sapphire and Ruby, I remember there being a trainer with both Plusle and Minun. And, well, I ended up being right. And you're swapping my Pokeball. Thanks, I guess? Why do you want my Pokeball? It doesn't really help you. But, can I have that back, please? That doesn't really do much. But, okay, weird. But yeah, we need that Pokeball when we evolve, so it would be best for us not to lose it. That is for sure. Because, well, 1, we need to have an open slot in our Pokemon, and 2, well, we need to get to level 20. And, well, at the current moment, we don't need to worry about that, but yeah, I would like to keep that Pokeball if all possible. But I'll take your Oranberry, instead of you getting a free heal here. But, fortunately, we gotta, like, slowly but surely, like, just slowly but surely get through its HP to get to where we want to be. Sadly, got the free chance to heal, though. But, honestly, your Switcheroo did really not do much to you, to be honest. My item really doesn't help you, and if you thought I had an Oranberry, you were very, very wrong. But now you're gonna steal my Pokeball. But I think we get that back no matter what, so even though it stole the Pokeball during the battle, we get it back, I'm pretty sure. Since in the old games, you had the ability to throw EXP shares on your Pokemon, on one Pokemon specifically, unless you had multiple. And, well, let's be honest here, that would be your way of, well, you know, getting experience for your other Pokemon, since it's not the same in the newer games where if you just have to turn a switch on the XP share and then it gives all your Pokemon experience. So, yeah, it would definitely be a very unfortunate thing if that ability could steal your item, but it can't. It shouldn't be able to because of that interaction with the XP share back in the old times. But honestly, nice try. But level 17 for Drake will definitely take a level. Oh dear, this won't do. 960 for Hoenn. I'll take the free experience on Donatello though, because any kind of experience we can get is going to be helpful. 3 steps, 2 steps to reach the wondrous trick house. Which is true. But we should go in here though. You're being watched. So how the trick house works is first we need to find where he is. He's not always in the same spot, I'm pretty sure. So we need to find the button to actually go inside the trick room, pretty much. And there's multiple different versions of it. But basically, keeping an eye out, checking as much of the room as you can to find the switches, how you do these. Oh, there we go. Grr, how did you know I concealed myself beneath this desk? You're sharp. And with that being said, we found the trick man. Behold, for I am the greatest living mystery of a man in all of Hoenn. They call me the Trick Master. Wahaha, glad to meet ya. You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the scroll there, and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. One more thing, I have to warn you. My tricks are quite difficult. Don't get lost. And, ooh, free escape rope. I'll take it. But, yeah, definitely these are pretty cool. Now I'm really leaving. I shall be waiting in the back. And with that being said, we officially started the trick room. So, there's a big hole behind the scroll. Would you like to go in? Yes, I would. So here we go. So this is the trick room. And it's actually pretty cool. So basically you solve these by, well, having HMs and, well, having the HM lets you go into these different areas. And, well, there's a prize for doing all of them, pretty much, is the best way to say it. So, and they're all based on typing too, if I remember correctly. So these should all be grass type because we're dealing with trees. I'll hack and slash my victory with the cut we just learned. And honestly, I'll see what you got for me, because let's definitely be ready. Nope, you're actually a poison type. Okay, so not grass type. Okay, good to know. But it is green, so I guess it still counts. But you are a poison type, and we're a ground type, so we're still good here, honestly. We'll go for a scratch and see what you do to us. I don't think you should be... Well, actually, you can hurt me. Oh no, I'm thinking steel. Okay, mixed it up. Steel is the one that wouldn't be hit by poison. But we aren't hurt by electric, so we just need to remember that. But honestly, with the fact that you are poison, we don't have a psychic type user, and I don't think we have anything else that would really be able to deal with you, specifically. Well, no, we have ground, so if we go into Osborne, we would be able to at least do ground type damage to the poison type. But the thing is because, well, poor Donatello doesn't have any kind of ground type moves. Well, he can't really do much there. But honestly, a mud shot would be perfectly fine, and that'll get us out of the Gulpin here. So, sorry there, Gulpin, but unfortunately you weren't ready for my good old Marsh Stomp Osborne here. And honestly, level 13 for Donatello. We're finally getting some moves here. And that will definitely be better than Scratch in the long run. But honestly, it'd probably be better just to get rid of Harden here, since we don't need Harden. So let's get rid of that and give ourselves Fury Swipes instead. So we don't have a move that we don't need. But Lily's level 15. Good to see. We're getting closer and closer to actually evolving Lily, actually. Just need 3 more levels, since it should be level 18 to get ourselves a Vigoroth, which would be pretty good, since then we'll be able to use her more often. Why are you so serious? Well, you tried to go serious mode on me, so I don't know why you're getting mad about that one. Well, let's definitely cut through the trees, and also get ourselves some free, Pokeballs too while we're here, since we can get some free items here. But honestly, definitely would be best to grab anything we can get while we're here. But now we need to make our way to the right side, since we got a couple more trees this way. But basically, the whole idea of the trick house is, well, to find the trickster. And, well, by finding the trickster, you get your special reward for completing every single one of each and every trick, pretty much, is the best way to say it. It's too much bother to think this out. I only wanted to battle. Well, sorry for you, buddy. But, no way thinking your way out of this one, I'm gonna be honest. But you got yourself a Meditite. We fought one of these before. Thing is, though, well, we don't actually have the best Pokemon for this one. But it's not the worst case scenario, though. We'll go for a Fury Swipe. You're using Detect, though. We are poisoned, but poison really doesn't severely hinder us right away. It's just the more longer we stay in a fight, the more and more it's going to hurt. So we need to be very careful about it, but thankfully, because of the fact that Meditite is a fighting type, it isn't going to severely hurt us. The only thing is Meditite is level 17, and we are level 13, so we're not going to be doing too much damage. I was thinking we were going to do a little bit more than that, to be fair. But I think it would definitely be best to swap into Drake right now, since, well, although we are going straight into a fighting type Pokemon, Meditite is also a psychic type, so as long as we play things safe, we should be perfectly fine to at least get a bite in without getting, well, I was thinking we'd be able to survive at least one Force Palm, but apparently not. Really? Okay, well, you learned something new. I was thinking we really were going to survive that, though. I was actually thinking we were faster, too, to be fair. But, unfortunate, but not the worst thing. I know we're using a Steel-type move, but I want to use, well, it doesn't even matter. No Meteor Mash for me. I wanted to try it. But, let's go Electro Ball. Electro Ball is pretty safe, since, for the most part, it usually goes first. And it's, I believe, based on your speed. And Pikachu's pretty decently fast, so more damage the better. But sorry, Meditite, no Detect is going to save you from the next turn, even if you go for it this turn. Yeah, definitely not good. Detect's more better when you're in a double battle, but it can save you. But if you have a Quick Claw, that would change things. But yeah, she definitely does not have one. Nice try, though. Nice try indeed. I'll definitely have to say that. But that's where we need to go, but I want to get that other Pokeball real quick. And also, might as well fight the other trainer here while we're at it, since we're almost to the Trickster, since all we need to do is get to that scroll. But let's definitely grab ourselves that Lava Cookie there, since that'll come in handy. I believe what those do is, they're basically statuses, or fixing your status for everything, pretty much. So, instead of buying a full heal, you can use these instead. But it's pretty nice. But I'm definitely going to say, let's definitely go about healing real quick, just to make sure that we're not completely out of, just in general, just out of everything to be able to survive with Donatello here, because the poison might end up knocking us out, and, well, being able to at least have a little bit of HP before we go into the next battle would be good. I wandered into this weird house by accident. Well, unfortunately for you, you're going to be getting knocked out in this house as well. Oh, you also have a Nincada. Okay, well, good for you. Well, we got Nincada versus Nincada here. Although that doesn't really... Well, it kind of changes things. But I'm going to go Fury Swipes here. You might also have Fury Swipes, but it looks like we're not really doing much damage with that. If we get 5 rolls on it, then it's better than going for a normal scratch, though. So, honestly, we did good with the first round there. Although you're going Harden, which is not really going to help us here, I'm going to be honest. So, I think we go for another Fury Swipes here, because we might actually be able to get rid of this Nincada without having to worry about swapping out, which would be nice. More experience, the better. For Donatello is honestly the best thing for him at the end of the day. But it is all depending on how many Fury Swipes we get, and if we don't get completely messed up by Sand Attack and Hardens, since it looks like that's all this thing has. So, because it's not attacking me, so I don't think it has any kind of normal attacks here. And luckily we got another Fury Swipe right in, with the fact that we got Sand Attack there. But the Harden is starting to take effect, though. But we did get it to red, so we're not in a bad situation. But 3 Hardens is where things get a little interesting, since it's almost at double defense now. And now we have Sand Attack, which is not the best thing for us. But thankfully, we got another one. I was guessing on that, but honestly, not bad. If we can get it, so yeah, we're definitely on the way of Fury Swipes not doing as much now. So I think we should just go for Scratch here, because it's going to be more base damage than a normal... Oh, you do have an attack. Why were you just spamming the other stuff then? It makes no sense, but okay. Do another Scratch, hopefully we get it. because... Actually, wait a minute. Well, the leech life actually gives it just enough HP to survive again. I just noticed that. Well, depending on the scratch... Well, we got him. Okay. Well, all those hardens and sand attacks didn't even matter. But there we go. We got our decent experience gain for that. We got our Salsa Geodude. Keep Donatello out, and then we swap. That's definitely the best way of doing this. Because the more we do that, the more experience Donatello gets, since it's going to be sharing experience with the lead Pokemon. And that's pretty much the reason to do that, pretty much. Although Rock Polish does help out Geodude, but the thing is that at the same time, it doesn't. So, here you go, here's a Mud Shot. Nope, you survived with a Sturdy. Not bad. Not bad at all, honestly. But yeah, you got lucky there, buddy. I'm gonna be honest. Very, very, very lucky. But honestly, just one tackle is enough, so sorry, bud. Down you go. And then we got a decent amount of experience for Donatello there, which will definitely add us up closer to, well, being able to use Donatello more for battling. But the first things first is definitely evolving Donatello. That is going to be the best way to do so. And now I've lost. Yep, you did. Sorry there, buddy. Spamming Harden and Sand Attack is not your way to winning. I'm going to be honest. You really didn't attack us at all. The Leech Life kind of survived. Made you survive, but you only used it once, so honestly, kind of your fault. But honestly, let's definitely grab the scroll. Spooks memorized the secret code written on the scroll. And by reading the secret code, well, now we can go to the back of the area, and we should be able to easily, well, put that code on the scroll in the back. And just like that, we should be out of here. Spooks wrote the secret code on the scroll. Trickmaster is wonderful. The door has now been unlocked. With that being said, on through there, and there's the Trickmaster. Hey, buddy, long time no see. You've made it this far. You're sharp. It took me all night to plant those trees. You're almost my equal in greatness by 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Great, you have earned this reward. We also got ourselves taunt, which is pretty nice. Could also be good in contests as well. Scrub that smug smirk from your face. It's much too early to think you've won. I'll make new tricks to stump you. I will. You may mock me, only when you're done. Come back for the next exciting installments. And with that being said, off goes the Trick Man, and the Trick Room is complete for the time being. Although I think we can go a second round, but I think we need to have the next HM, I think, in order to do the next round of it. It is worth a shot, but I think in order to do it, we need to leave and then go back in order to force it. But yep, we're being watched again, and now we just need to find him. I believe he might be... Nope, he's not in the mirrors. But yeah, it's definitely depending on where you look. Oh, darn. How did you know I concealed myself behind this tree? You're pretty sharp. We definitely are. You've come to challenge my trick house, haven't you? That's why you're here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Consider your challenge accepted. Enter through the scroll here, and let your challenge commence. I shall be waiting in the back. And then off he goes. I'm just making sure if it's based on HM or not, because I believe there's one for Flash as well. But I'm not entirely sure. This one's Rock Smash, so we definitely can't do this one. Clickety-clack. Mechadol 3 AM. Do you feel confidence? An escape rope 550 Poke. You better buy one. Well, we're good. You should buy one. Well, I can just walk back here, and we don't need to worry about escape ropes, but thanks for the offer, though. But yeah, definitely we cannot go that way. It was definitely worth the shot, at least trying. Also, wait a minute. And also, I should probably deregister the old rod, since there's not much you can actually catch with the old rod. I keep accidentally pressing the button. If we had a bike, then it would be better. But for the time being, we don't have the bike, so it'd be better off if we just take it off for now. But let's go back. Oh, actually, wait. Pokemon. What is hiding? Oh, it's something we haven't seen yet. What is hiding in here? It is an Oddish. Oddish is not bad, but we're going to say no to Oddish for now. Just for the time being. We don't need it. But poison grass is never bad, for sure. And also a Pokemon I really never have used, actually, to be fair. But I'm definitely going to say I would rather go heal real quick, since poor Drake got knocked out there. So let's get a little bit of a heal real quick before we go off to our next area, since we're probably more than likely going to need it if we want to make our way to Mauville, since Mauville still is quite a decent way away, since we still got a route in between us and Mauville. So definitely would be a good idea to at least get a decent amount of nice of a heal, since we don't have any revives, since I wasted my revive because of the fact of what happened and waiting for her to figure out where she wants to go, because I'm pretty sure she's a trainer, and I don't mind skipping a trainer every now and then. But let's definitely grab our free dire hit there. I'll take it. It's a battle item though, so it's not much of something we can use right away. But that, I believe, is a Wingull. Let me make sure about that. There's a very good way to tell, since I know pretty much every Pokemon's... Yep, that's a Wingull. Based on, just in general, their silhouette is a good way to tell. I found some cool Pokemon in tall grass around here. Well, that's cool. What kind of Pokemon did you find, buddy? Let's see here. Youngster Timmy has a Poochyena. Not a bad Pokemon. Definitely not bad. We have one, though, so not too, fancy. But the thing is your Poochyena actually is weak to us. So, here's a Leech Life, buddy. I'm gonna be honest here. Not the best Pokemon to throw out right away, because Dark against a Bug is actually the worst possible combination for you. So, good thing Donatello actually has a real fight now on his hands, because, well, he hasn't really had a chance to really fight yet. But, yeah, this Poochyena is definitely going down, and we should be getting level 14 here, too, which is always a good thing. So, sorry there, Poochyena, but down you go, and Donatello actually got a free fight, which he hasn't really been able to do so yet, so not bad. Cool. Okay, let's see here. We got an Aeron. Aeron's gonna definitely be Drake's turn, because of the fact that, well, we have Fire, and Fire would be good against Steel. So let's definitely say swap around into Drake would be smart. Although, technically we don't get same type attack boost or any of that, because we're not a Fire type, but it's better in the long run, since it's definitely going to be more helpful. Although the speed drop is not a good thing. But hopefully it's not too much of a problem, since we are still a little faster. We burned Aeron, which is always a good thing. But, ooh, actually, we dropped down its attack just low enough to where we're not going to be getting hurt as much. So let's definitely keep going for the Fire Fang here. We might need to go for a potion, though, after this turn, since we can only survive so many whacks by this Aeron here. But honestly, we're in a good situation here. That burn really did come in at a good time, because Aeron was hitting us pretty hard. Down goes Aeron, pretty easily, because of all the burning. Donatello's now level 14, which is good. I'll take it. And Osborne's level 21. Surprised he actually leveled, because I was thinking that he wouldn't. Ooh, we got an Electrike. Okay. Well, Electrike is a Electric-type Pokemon, specifically from Hoenn, that you can actually find on this route, actually, specifically. But, a Pokemon we do need to be careful about a little bit. So, I don't think we need to worry about Electrike based on the fact that we are a Ground-type Pokemon, with being a Nincada, so Bug Ground is definitely good here. But, depending on what it has, well, it has Quick Attack, so it is going to be able to fight back. So, we're not in a bad situation. I'm going to go for Fury Swipes here. I have a good feeling about it. We might get a 5 round, which if we can get a good roll, honestly, is a good thing. Since as long as we do more damage than a normal scratch, which I think we did, honestly, we're definitely beating this Electric before it can have a chance to take us down. But the more experience we get, the better, since Donatello really does need the experience at the end of the day. And down goes Electrike, and honestly, Donatello is really getting the chance to really shine finally, because he's kind of had to sit at the back of the team for a bit. But now that he's got a little bit of leveling, honestly, he's definitely doing good now. Being cool isn't enough to win. Yeah, true. Definitely true. Sorry there, buddy, but that is pretty true. But, let's definitely go about healing a little bit, because we did take a little bit of a beating there because of our team choice at the beginning. Oh, we actually don't have any more potions, actually. I just realized that. Okay, well, we have orange berries at a good surplus, so we can just use those real quick to heal Drake up. Not bad. We should also have an item on Zigzagoon, I think. Yeah, we definitely do. What do you have? Ooh, a Repel. I'll take a free one. That's nice. But let's definitely I was going to say, let's make our way closer to Mauville. Oh, hey, Plusle. That's a pretty cool Pokemon to see. Could go for it. It's a free Pokemon. No reason not to. It can't harm us. Because I don't think this one even has any kind of attacks other than electric based on the previous one we fought with the Plusle and the Minun. So I think we have a free way of getting a Plusle here without having to worry about, getting hurt. So, you know what? Might as well go for it. Since free is always good, honestly. But scratch that Plusle a little bit just to lower it low enough. And then I think we're going to throw a Great Ball here, because I'm pretty sure Plusle and Minun have a harder catch rate than most other Pokemon. So, Great Ball might be our best bet here, just to make sure we catch it. But there we go. Not bad. Cool. We got ourselves a Plusle. And just like that, pretty easy, honestly. But down goes Plusle. We got 263 experience, which is always good to see. And Millie also got level 21. Fate. Good question. Is that good? It's clever. Could be good. But, other than that, attack that hits targets using Protect or Detect. Not really something we need. But thanks for the offer. Just because it's not something we need right now. Let's be honest there, but yeah, send that back. But we also got ourselves Plusle for the Pokedex. So let's definitely read on to that. So Plusle, the cheering Pokemon, electric type. 1 foot, 4 inches, 9.3 pounds. Not bad. And when Plusle is cheering on its partner, it flashes with electric sparks from all over its body. If its partner loses, the Pokemon cries loudly. While normally with Plusle you want to use Plusle and Minun in a double battle because of their abilities, because they have plus and minus. But you can use other Pokemon to get those effects. But honestly, not bad. And it looks like we got May up ahead. Hey May, long time no see.
Oh, hey Spooks, it's been ages. Nice timing too. I was just searching for Pokemon, my dad is always going on about how nature used to be even more diverse. Way back in the day, he says that there used to be way more kinds of Pokemon then, there are now.
True, very true. With the fact that there's a lot of the older and newer Pokemon compared to Sapphire and Ruby originally, because it's mixing in the new Pokemon into Alpha and Sapphire, or into the Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby stories, which is pretty cool.
So that's why we do field work. Him and me, we really want to find out what happened to those Pokemon in the past. On my journey up to now, I met a lot of different Pokemon, and I think I've gotten to understand a lot of them too. Me and my Pokemon have really grown. So, how about a little battle?
And here we go. This is actually kind of a scary fight in the original, to be honest. I remember actually losing to May quite a lot back in the day in the original Ruby and Sapphire. Specifically Ruby, or Sapphire, because I had Sapphire, but yeah, definitely, yes, she is kind of scary, I'm gonna be honest. But Slugma, definitely not a Pokemon that Donatello should be fighting. So let's swap out immediately, because Slugma is a fire type, and the Magma Pokemon, or the Magma Slug Pokemon, is not a Pokemon you want to be getting hit by when you're not really built to do so. But Rock Throw is definitely a nice try there, buddy. But here's a Water Gun for you for trying that. Since that should drop you decently low, actually. Not bad. You got Ember, though. We don't want to be burned. That would be the worst thing to have happen on any of our Pokemon. Thankfully, we didn't get burned. But down goes Slugma pretty easily, and honestly, pretty close on getting a burn there, though, because I really had a feeling that we would get burned. We got Grovyle, though. We have two options here. We either can do Drake, or we can do Donatello. Donatello is a good start, because of the fact that we do have Leech Life. Although it is the pre-buffed Leech Life. It is the 20 strength one instead of the newer one that does a lot more. But it's still a heal, so although we get hits, we still get the free Leech Life out of it. So we'll get our HP back for a little bit, so we can kind of sit back and do a little bit of damage to Grovyle before it really can do much, is what the kind of idea is here. So let's definitely get a couple Leech Lives in, and just do a little bit of damage slowly but surely. and then we'll swap out into a Pokemon that's going to have more fun dealing with Grovyle here. Although, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense because of our ground typing. But it was unfortunate. But yeah, Drake, you're definitely going to have to pick up the unfortunate, well, what ended up happening here. I didn't think you would have Mega Drain. I thought you would have just Absorb. But that's a lot of HP back for Mega Drain, I'm going to be honest there. But that is one reason why Grovyle can be scary. But we're going to have to swap out, though. We could probably go into Millie, actually. That would probably be a good idea. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I forgot about Pursuit. Oof. Well, that was unfortunate. Probably would have been better to go for... Well, we probably wouldn't have been able to slide out in the first place. But best case scenario here is get Thunder Wave in, because then we won't get outsped. And that's the best thing here, because Grovyle is fast. So, being able to slow Grovyle completely is probably the best thing in the end portion of this. But I think let's go Meteor Mash. Might as well. Quick Attack goes through the paralyzation now. So it got a little bit of a freebie into being able to actually attack us. Critical hit, not bad. We also got a attack up there too, so not bad. Critical and attack up. That's cool. I'll take it. That's not bad whatsoever. Also, Lily's level 16 now. 2 more levels so we can get a nice level of evolution, which would definitely come in handy. No on the Mudsport though. Thanks though, but yeah, definitely not. Whalmer. Ooh. Well, we're perfectly fine here. Millie's electric type, so you're welcome, Whalmer. If you want to get Thunder Waved into a Electro Ball, it's all up to you, buddy. I'm going to be honest there. But paralyzation would be the best thing to do right now. Astonish doesn't hurt. We're not slower than it. If it was faster than us, Astonish would be able to flinch us, but yeah, that's not going to hurt us whatsoever. Another Electro Ball for you, and down goes Whalmer. Nice try, May. You definitely tried. But she did live up to me saying she was kind of scary. She was able to get rid of 2 of our team. And 2 of our main team at that, too. So, that's kind of scary.
Yikes. You're stronger than I thought you'd be.
And we got 800 for winning. Not bad. Although I think it would be higher. But, not bad. Thanks, May.
Spooks, you've been busy training too, haven't you? But look at us. Our teams look pretty tired. Let's get them taken care of first.
That would definitely be nice. I would take a heal if I could get one. Your HP has now been restored. Thanks.
And now, I think you deserve a reward too. Here, this is from me.
And we obtained a dowsing machine. That'll help us find hidden items in the ground. So we can definitely throw that on.
That's a dowsing machine. Try it out. If there's a hidden item anywhere near you, that little thing will react to tell you. Pay attention. It'll lead you right to items. And it's fun to see all these, those waving bits above your head. Try it. I bet you'll be hooked. Careful. You won't be able to sneak up on Pokemon while you're wearing it, though. See you later then, Spooks. Let's meet again, though. I hope we'll both be able to meet even more big Pokemon on our journeys.
We'll definitely do so, and you have a bike before us. Unfortunately, we don't have a bike, so, nice flex. I'll be honest there. Nice flex indeed. But yeah, definitely a dowsing machine will come in handy. It'll let us see items on the ground that we can't particularly see. But we look like an alien while wearing it, obviously. But we walk towards the lights, and it'll definitely take us to a hidden item. And it looks like it is hiding right here. And it's full heal. Cool. We technically got 2 of those from the trick house, but I'll take a free full heal. Honestly, never a bad thing to get. But honestly, with that being said, with us looking like an alien and us definitely preparing to end off today's episode, honestly, thank you all for watching. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. In the next episode, we will definitely be making our way to Mauville City, which will more than likely be where we'll be fighting off with our 3rd gym of our adventure, because there is indeed a gym in Mauville City. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well.
thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.